peeve of mine when I was growing up was when little kids got their way, even if they did wrong, adults would just brush it off because of their age. Knowing y'all were probably those kids that I didn't like. But in Gravity Falls, the character that fits that role is Gideon. Gideon, he does evil stuff and the townspeople just brush it off, in my opinion. So I'm gonna go over why I feel like he's evil and he's a hellspawn. Y'all let me know if he's misunderstood, and let's get in the video. I would say spoilers, but bro, if you haven't watched Gravity Falls by now, it's been almost 10 years since this show ended. So if you seem interested in the show or you feel like that's something you want to go watch, please go do that now, because that show, hands down, one of the best Disney's made. But let's go over some of the worst things Gideon has done over the course of Gravity Falls and why I feel like he's a hellspawn. On his first freaking appearance, bro, he's already on some weirdo stuff. He has to force Mabel to try to date him because she doesn't actually like him. He's just a simp. On top of that, he paints Stan in a bad light. He's making these weird commercials about him and stuff, catch him off guard. And also, he threatens his dad. He made deals with townspeople so he can be painted in a positive light. He threatens the life of Dipper. He tries to off him, and all of that just to get Mabel, bro. Like, how down bad do you have to be to do all this stuff? Literally put your crush's brother in danger just so you can try to be with the girl, and she doesn't even like you in the first place. What are you doing, bro? I can't. But that was his first appearance, and you can clearly tell we're not on a good note. Not downplaying anything he did, because all the stuff that I'm naming is horrible, but in his second episode, it's probably the like tamer side of things that he did. He captured the twins, he shrunk them, then he captured them. So, you know, that was not good. Obviously, that's a crime still, but for him, it's on the tamer side of things. In his third episode, this is where it gets really, really bad, because this is a 2-part episode, season finale of season 1, Dreamscapers. He scams like he always does. I mean, that's nothing new. He tries to rob Stan. He summons the literal devil of Gravity Falls and Bill Cipher. He then negotiates with them. He makes deals with them so he can try to go into the mind of Stan and find the combination for the safe to get the deed so he can take the mystery shot. And then he actually gets the deed back from the safe after just using dynamite. And then carrying over to the next episode, he continues to scam. He had townspeople help him build this giant robot just so he can track down the twins and stop them from going back home, because basically he ruined their life. He had them broke without the mystery shack. They had nothing. Turns out the whole time he thought that Dipper had a journal to give him more power, because he had already collected 2 and he was looking for the 3rd one. But imagine hawking down a bus for a freaking book to give you power. If that's not evil and down bad, I don't know what is. I honestly don't have a definition of it. So that was all because of him. He still destroyed the town, and he just about offed both the twins just for being selfish. So yeah, that wasn't good. And his last like super notable thing he did was possessing his dad so his dad would be mayor and rule the town. Keep in mind, he did this while in prison. How did he get the tools to do this? Probably because he's Gideon and everybody loves him. So yeah, that wasn't good, and he's a pretty bad person. Like, I'm not really even going into full detail on what he did, because it's just, it would take way too much time going over each individual thing that he did. Those are some of the bad things he's did just from a few episodes. Yeah, he's just overall a really bad person. He kidnaps people, he scams, he makes deals with the devil. I mean, I can go on. He's horrible to his parents. He's controlling. He has anger issues. He's cruel to animals. He did that to Waddles. You're being mean to Waddles, bro. You deserve everything bad coming to you. You cannot do that to Waddles. Waddles, he is the goat of pigs. I don't care what anybody says. He is the goat of pigs. But besides that little rant right there, Gideon, he is just awful. That's why he's a hellspawn, and I really can't understand how you can defend him. Maybe if somebody can tell me in the comments or inform me on something I didn't know, but watching the series over and over is worse. But it's not totally bad though. We're gonna get to that in another video, but it's not only bad stuff. It's not only bad stuff he's done. But I'm not gonna get to that because I want you guys to tune into that video as well after you give your thoughts on this video. But with that being said, those are my thoughts on Gideon being a hellspawn. So if you guys have any other questions, concerns, or extra extra information, maybe you enjoyed the video, you let me know, and live like kings and queens, and catch you in the next upload.